Ooh, baby, you already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazon, aka El Borracho. Dímelo, mi gente. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, another week of the sport of boxing. Fights, drama, cappers. Ladies and gentlemen, this past weekend out there in Manchester, across the pond, UK, London, we had Amir Khan. They got beaten up from pillar to mother effing post by his rivalry, Kell Brook. Wow. Kell Brook sent Amir Khan straight to retirement. Straight to retirement. Damn, would have beaten the Kell Brook. Kell Brook been waiting for this moment. And look, leading up to the fight, well, before they even announced the fight, right? But there was rumors that they finalizing the contract and this fight is going to come through fruition. I was like, come on, man, this fight is expired milk. It's just as good as expired milk. But I got to shout out great promotion that by the time fight week came closer to Saturday, I was so eager to watch this fight, and then a lot of people were so eager to watch this fight. Because I remember a lot of people, especially in YouTube and the comment sections and panels, we're like, we don't want to see that fight, man. They both got to be tired. They're way over the hill. But that's the power. That's the power of promotion. And we're going to talk about, and I'm going to explain to y'all, fights like this is going to be the new thing in the sport of boxing. I'm explaining it to y'all. Right now, y'all thinking, what the hell is Punch Drunk talking about? What the hell he's talking about? But let me just talk about the fight and their careers just for the moment. Look, Amir Khan, Olympian, silver medalist, 35 years old, had a long career. Well, when you can have an 18-year career in the sport of boxing, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a career. A lot of fighters come into the sport of boxing, they got a short career, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan, his name and his brand has been elite for practically his whole career. I ain't talking about the skill set. I'm not talking about resume or whatever. I'm talking about his brand. Amir Khan name and brand has been elite for, you could practically say 18 years. Shout out to Kell Brook, man. Shout out to Kell Brook. Because I thought he was a shot fighter. I thought both of these guys were shot. Well, it looked like Amir Khan was shot. But anyway, great performance, and a lot of people talking about what's next for Kell Brook. Is it going to be Conor Benn, one of the phenom of the welterweight division? Of course, we always talk about Jerome Bruce Ennis. We talk about Virgil Ortiz. But Conor Benn, the son of Nigel Benn, the son of the Dark Destroyer, the legend. Now Destroyer himself, Conor Benn, the Tan Destroyer. He can't be dark, not like his dad, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nigel Benn. Conor Benn won a piece of Kell Brook. Conor Benn went to the locker room where Amir Khan said, man, I got you. He did the same thing that Mike Tyson had the conversation with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, go get Larry Holmes for me, my brother. I can't do it no more. I'm too old. And Amir Khan said the same thing to Conor Benn, young Conor Benn. You gotta get that for me, man. Get back for me. Maybe that fight will come to fruition. A great domestic fight out there in the UK. So shout out to all the modern day wards, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Shout out to the new super welterweight champion of the world, Natasha Jonas. Man, one of my favorite fighters in the sport of boxing. She is amazing. Knock her out. This is what we need in women's sport. You know what I'm saying? We need these type of excitement. We need these type of stoppages. We need these type of knockouts. You understand what I'm trying to say? What a beautiful performance by Natasha Jonas. What a beautiful performance last time with Alicia Baumgartner versus Harper. What a beautiful performance with Amanda Serrano versus Miriam Gutierrez. What a beautiful performance about these ladies, Chantel Cameron. Great performance, and Jessica and Reese going at it out there in New Hampshire. These women are very exciting, and I'm telling you, folks, whether you like it or not, whether you wanted to be these men in the sport of boxing that be like, I don't like women boxing. Women boxing. Man, boxing is boxing, y'all. Boxing is boxing. Natasha Jonas, beautiful performance, WBO champion in the super welterweight division, moving up 3 weight classes and capturing a title. Wow, beautiful performance. Can't wait who's going to be next. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the tweet, we saw the report, and then we saw the tweet from Canelo Alvarez, my compatriot that works for ESPN. Canelo Alvarez, heard what's been said, and he's like, what the hell, people, what? saying anything to nobody. Yo no le dije nada a nadie. ¿Por qué están mintiéndose esta gentes? ¿Qué le está pasando? O sea, Mike Campinger. ¿Por qué está mintiéndose mi nombre? Yo no le dije nada a ese tipo, ese estúpido. ¿Qué esa gente se cree? Hablando mentira. Mintiéndose a la gente. Es un hombre, ese es el hijo de Satanás. Oh, man. Mike Coppinger reported that Canelo Alvarez was going to be signed with, I think, with the zone deal, right? The zone deal, and fighting Bivol, and then Triple G. Well, that part wasn't all signed up and things of that nature, but he was gonna go back to Eddie Hearn and the zone and things of that nature. Alvarez took it to Twitter. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th division world champion, the newly super middleweight under champion of the world, the pound for pound number 1, libra por libra numero uno, ladies and gentlemen, Saul Canelo Alvarez, aka King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cashkelo, aka Payday, aka Get the out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez tweeted this. I don't even agree. I'm still negotiating. Don't lie to the people. The day everything is signed, that day I'll let them know. For now, there is nothing concrete. He tweeted that to Mike Coppinger that works for ESPN. Now, Mike Coppinger, you working for one of the leading network in sports entertainment? Well, you giving them a lot of, ESPN don't have no credibility. Seems like ESPN is losing credibility because guys like Mike Coppinger probably want to be first. But in the end of the day, look, I can't look. Let me be real. You can't be too mad at Mike Coppinger. You know why? And I'm just playing around. Mike Coppinger's out there doing his job or whatever, right? People go and tell him stuff. He's gonna report it to the people. Now, maybe Mike Coppinger need to talk to a source. Maybe his source is playing him. Maybe his source is like, hey, yo, what? Yeah, yo. Watch me tell Mike Coppinger this. And he gonna go out there and run. We're gonna make him look stupid. Hey, yo, Mike, guess what happened? Yo, so the zone, Canelo Alvarez signed to the zone. Really? Yeah, he signed to the zone. He's gonna fight Bivol and Cinco de Mayo, and then he probably gonna get the Triple G. So the PBC deal is off the table. That's it, man. For real, I gotta go tell it to the people. Mike Coppinger go out there. Laptop, do a thing, whatever, go to ESPN with Max Kellerman that don't even pay attention to the sport of boxing no more. He's prompted. Then he goes, yo, yep, this was going on, and then his source is like, look at this dumbass. So Mike Coppinger, I think it's you that need to go check your source, because your source is pranking you all year round. All year round has been Mike Coppinger. Even Bob Arum went after Mike Coppinger. Shut the fuck up, you fucking prick. Mike, you better go check your source, man. I think they pranking you, bro. They pranking you, they punking you, man. But in terms of Canelo Alvarez, yes, he got deals on the table, and I do think that look, they talking about the PBC deal. They talking about the DAZN deal. But I won't be surprised if Canelo Alvarez is also talking to Top Rank. Now, I'm going to tell you like this, folks. I like the fight with Canelo Alvarez and Charlo. I like the fight with Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. I like the package. I like the package that's on the table. I also respect the package that's on the zone, except for the Triple G. I'm not too thrilled about that fight. There's people out there in the sport of boxing that be like, yo, I think Triple G beat Canelo Alvarez. I think he beat him. Look, I think Canelo Alvarez whooped his ass twice. Not whooped his ass, but outscored him, in my opinion, all right? I got Canelo Alvarez beating Triple G twice, and I don't want to see the trilogy. I don't want to see Triple G at 40 years old. I'd rather see Triple G versus Charlo. I'd rather see Triple G versus Andre. But whatever, let's keep on. Let's just go with it. I think that, look, the Bivol. This is what your boy Mr. Moonshine thinks is going to happen, and maybe should happen. Ever since. Look, let me go a little back. So the PBC deal, 100 mil, right? Charlo, then Benavidez. Charlo, Cinco de Mayo, then Benavidez in September. Now, fighting these guys, yes, it got good names, but what does Canelo Alvarez gain? To shut up the haters? Nah, you don't want to dictate your career to shut the haters up, right? What is he earning? Really? What is he enhancing? Is these guys on a pound for pound list? Nah. Could we say the same thing for Bivol and Triple G? Oh, they're on the pound for pound list. Nah, but he could gain something by going this route. Yet, I don't want him to fight Triple G. Now, this is what I'm thinking about, y'all. I think he was going to take the PBC deal until the zone implemented that they implemented the pay-per-view, that the zone is going to have pay-per-view. So Canelo Alvarez said, because he smelled that PBC pay-per-view money. So he's like, I'm going back to PBC. Oh, what? You going to do pay-per-view? Okay. Now we talking. Ahora estamos hablando. ¿Quiere pay-per-view? Okay. Right? But this is when I say that ESPN and Top Rank comes into play. Because Top Rank, Bob Arum, a.k.a. Bobby Arim, a.k.a. Dinosaur, a.k.a. Jurassic Park, a.k.a. got 5 more years to live, but he's smoking that shit that's giving him longevity. Ever since Bob Arum said that the fight with Joe Smith Jr. versus Artur Beterbiev, or Beterbiev, however you want to pronounce it, is going to come through fruition in June. The unified light heavyweight championship bout. And this was in the span of a week and a half and things of that nature. So now that comes into play. So Canelo Alvarez could go and fight Bivol, take the DAZN deal, but slash the Triple G, make it a 1-fight deal. Or this, make it a 2-fight deal, but the 2 fights don't have to be back to back. You can sign a contract that you're hung with 2 fights for the zone, but it doesn't have to be back to back. Meaning that you could fight Bivol, fight whoever you want to fight next, but you still owe him a fight. You know, like a record, like the Locks with Bad Boys. You feel me? You still owe me a album. You know, fight Bivol, fight the winner of Joe Smith and Beterbiev, and then in the next Cinco de Mayo, you fight Triple G, you fight whoever on the zone. I think that should happen because Canelo Alvarez has the opportunity to fight Bivol on Cinco de Mayo and beat Bivol, fight the winner of Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr., and then, you fight him in September, you fight the winner, and you have the opportunity to become undisputed in 2 different divisions in the span of less than a year. Epic. Historic. Wow. This is why I think that PBC might be out the door for 2022. And it has to be a DAZN and an ESPN deal. What do y'all think, folks? If and I think this was going to happen. Right? Remember, guys like Bob Arum play mind games. I'm going to tell you like this, y'all. Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn have this silent war. Canelo Alvarez has to make sure that the Joe Smith Jr. fight versus Beterbiev is a locked deal. Because you don't know if Bob Arum just say that. Remember, Bob Arum is one of the smartest dude in the sport of boxing. Bob Arum don't find the loopholes, he create the loopholes. He plays these mind games. So he could throw that shit out there, and then Canelo be like, nah, I ain't going to fight with the zone. It's nothing. I ain't going to really gain anything. And then Bob Arum, he did, Anyway, all I'm saying is, Canelo Alvarez should wait till that fight is firmly announced, signed, sealed, and then he makes his decision to get the Bivol fight so he could get the winner of Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. I think that's the right thing to do. And I think that ESPN is going to rock with that fight. I'm going to give the money to Canelo Alvarez. So, yeah. But we could talk a little bit about journalism, right? And this is why I'm not going to be we can have fun. We could throw some jokes and things of that nature because, of course, the joke of the week has been Mike Coppinger, right? But also, you got to understand that the information that journalism... Look, I got sources, right? And the source could tell me, yo, Punch, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Look, I just reported the news. In my YouTube and Twitter that Naoya Inoue versus Nonito Donaire, Richard Schaefer, is in the finish line of finalizing the fight out there in Japan for the rematch of Inoue and Nonito Donaire. Right? Now, how about if tomorrow they Inoue decided to talk to Casimero's people, right? Oh, Punch a line. No, I'm just going by credible information that has been credible in other events that I've probably announced that source, quote unquote, says, you know. So I don't think that Mike Comp is just trying to be out there because he's working for ESPN. He can't be doing some foolish stuff. So I think he's just going by his credible sources, you know, and he's just reporting the news, and the shit fall flats in his face. Because Canelo Alvarez comes out and say, like, I ain't saying nothing, I ain't doing nothing. What the hell are you talking about? But anyway, it is what it is, man. It is maybe if you do have contact with the fighter, and fighters out there, if you do not want fake stories, have a confidant. I know that y'all don't like the journalists in the sport of boxing and things of that nature, but grow a respectful relationship where, you know, y'all got their contact, and maybe my competitor don't have to go with another source. Maybe he could go straight and talk to Canelo Alvarez himself. Is this true? Verify the report. See, that's what your boy Mr. Moonshine does. Yo, I heard this, and yo, I heard that. If I got the content and I could get in content with the fighter or the fighter's manager, whatever, then I'd be like, hey, yo, I heard this report. Is this true? And I've done it before. And, you know, the fighters could vouch for me. Yo, I heard this. Is it true? Hey, yo, boo, yo, is it true? Yo, T.O., boom, boom, boom. Is it true? You know what I'm saying? Is this true? All right, because I'm going to put it out there. Or, boom, you tell me, is it good to put it out there right now? Because sometimes they give you information that doesn't mean they want to put it out there, but they're just trying to build that relationship with you, and they're trying to build that trust, right? So, I guess that's what it is. But look, there was Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia beat Belliard. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Jaime Munguia. I would like to see already Jaime Munguia knocked him out in the third round. I would like to see Jaime Munguia now face one of the guys like Charlo, or Demetrius Andre, the Triple G, or Murata, something like that. I think it's time for Jaime Munguia to spread his wings and, you know, really challenge himself now. Well, it's up to Golden Boy Promotions, right? It's up to Golden Boy Promotions. I was a little bit like damn upset because he was, before moving to the WBC, he was right there to be a mandatory to Demetrius Andre. And Demetrius Andre, Jaime Munguia, that would have been a good fight, big fight for both. But I just think that Demetrius Andre is tricky. Demetrius Andre is tall, southpaw, very unorthodox. I'm not orthodox, but very awkward. And I think he brings a lot of problems to a lot of people, and a lot of people understand that, and they don't want to put their youngins in that ring with Demetrius Andre. Or the elites don't want to get in the ring with him. But it was great. It's been a great year of the sport of boxing. Of course, there's been substitute. Shout out to Bam Bam that stepped up and won his world title at the age of 22. We thought he was gonna get Chocolatito versus Estrada, but you know what I'm saying? COVID hit. Martina stepped up. Also the Brian Castano versus Jamel Charlo. Damn, y'all don't understand, man. I was up for that fight, y'all. Damn, man. So Brian Castano had a bicep injury, pulled out of the fight, and they trying to postpone the fight. They postponed the fight until probably April. Report is saying, but damn, man. Yo, I was so hyped, man. I was going out there to California because they know how to party. California knows how to party in the city. I was going out there, y'all. Shit. That's one of the fights that I've been waiting for. The rematch, the undisputed super welterweight rematch, man. I wanted to see, man. We need to crown the king already. The king. It's going to be Jamel Charlo. It's going to be Brian Castano from Argentina. It's going to be Jamel Charlo from Houston, Texas. The land of Booker T. Five-time WCW champion. King Booker. The land of King Booker. Man. So I won't sound like Mike Cappinger. I gotta wait on the reports because a lot of reports, you know, the WBO wants to know. Is it the WBO? But the WBO, I believe, wants to know if it's true. I want you to verify your injury, bruh. They want to verify the injury, bro. And excuse the kids in the background. Excuse the kiddos. Y'all already know I'm not in the studio. Your boy, Mr. Moonshine, don't got it like that yet. But with your support, we're going to get up there like Joe Jefferson. Moving on up. I want to talk about this. Gervonta Davis report that calls out Lomachenko that he wants Lomachenko. Stop lying. That Gervonta Davis want a piece of Lomachenko. that Gervonta Davis has spoken to Floyd Mayweather Promotions for the fight of Lomachenko. And he also spoke to Al Heyman about Lomachenko. Yeah. Do you believe it? Or is that Cap? Is that Gervonta Cap Davis talking? Now, look. I'm a fan of Gervonta Davis. Everybody that's been following your boy. I've been following Gervonta Davis. I've been a fan of Gervonta Davis. I believe that he's special. I've been following him since the amateurs. I think he's special. I think his speed and power is one of the evolution of the sport of boxing. I do believe if he's focused and determined, I believe, and they give him the right opponents and they give him the right challenge, and he beats the opponent, overcome those in front of him, that I believe that he is a future Hall of Famer. But damn it, it's not happening, y'all. It's not happening. It's not happening. And going back to when I was talking about earlier, if you call me, or I was talking earlier about the Amir Khan and the Kell Brook, and I said that this fight is going to be changing how things are going to be moving in the sport of boxing. Now let me bring it back right to the Gervonta Davis, the biggest fight in the lightweight division, the biggest fight and the most interesting fight in the lightweight division. I'm gonna tell you like this, folks, is a non-title fight. Just like this welterweight fight that we just had with Amir Khan and Kell Brook. Non-title fight. But it was packed. Sold out. Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko is the most interesting fight in the lightweight division. Guess what? No titles. It will be packed up. In the heavyweight division, we're going, if this ever comes to fruition, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. No title. Will be packed up. Probably be the most lucrative fight in the heavyweight division. The Tank versus Lomachenko will be the most lucrative fight in the lightweight division. And just like in the welterweight fight, you could tell the Kell Brook and Amir Khan banging that loot. I just want you to understand, I want to say this to the belt federations right now. You better get your act together, because these fighters understand this. I do not need to pay no belt fee, no sanctioning fee, because the fights, the lucrative fights, don't need y'all. You are out. You are out looking in. So get it together. Bring some more prestige into those belts, because little by little, the prestige of having the title is just a waste of money. It's just a waste of money. Why pay $30,000 for a belt that don't hold no weight? That's why I would say for Devin Haney to drop the belt, but whatever. They could keep it. So Gervonta Davis would like to fight Lomachenko. Now I'm going to tell you like this. Gervonta Davis, I don't believe that he's scared of nobody. The question of the report says, and he also stated that Gervonta Davis got trust in his team. He got trust. Of course you got trust in your team. They put money in your pocket, of course. But just because they put money in your pocket, you do not want to be a whore. You do not want to be a slave. I believe that Gervonta Davis, look, there is a business strategy in boxing that the powers that be likes to devalue the fighters, and they make you feel like you're not worth anything. They make you feel like they're doing you a favor of giving you a good payday, giving you an investment, giving you something. And you're like, oh, thank you. No. Gervonta Davis, my brother, you got power. You got power. The network wants you. You are a star of this young generation. You probably are the biggest star of this young generation. I'm talking about the young generation, the Virgil Ortiz, the Bruce Edis, the T.O., the Loma, not the Loma, but the Devin, the Ryan. That you might be the cash cow of the young generation. So you got power. The question is not that you believe in your team. Does your team believe in you? That's the question that you need to ask. Forget about the Lomans. Ask the question, do you believe in me? Mayweather, Floyd, do you believe in me? Leonard Ellaby, do you believe in me? Al, do you believe in me? PBC, believe in me. The matchmakers, do you believe in me? Because if you did believe in me, I would have been in the ring with Lomachenko a long time ago. I would have been in the ring with Teofimo Lopez after he beat Lomachenko. I would have been in the ring with Devin Haney. I would have been in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. I would have been in the ring with somebody viable. Somebody. I would have been in the ring. Gervonta Davis is 27 years old, gonna be 28 years old, and they still can't crack a pound for pound list. A real one. A legit one. A credible one. And now he's going to be fighting Rolly. Oh no, Rolly, he know how to talk the talk. He know how to promote himself. Rolly is funny. It works for Rolly, but does it work for Tank? It works for Rolly, but does it work for Tank? Is if Tank moving forward in his career, or he's taking a step back by fighting Rolly Romero? Come on. Where's Rolly Romero in the rankings? Where is he in the IBF? Where is he in the WBC? Where is he in the WBO? On the WBA, yeah, he's up there, but you know what? He's not even ranked overall. Huh? Let's keep it real. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check where Rolly is at. Let's see if Gervonta Davis is moving forward or he's moving backwards. This is no shot because I do believe this is not really about. It's not really about Gervonta Davis, but it's all about. It's all about his team. Does his team got confidence in him? Let me check where Rolly is at, y'all. I already stated it, but let's just make sure. Let's just make sure where he at. Go to the lightweight division right now. Boom. In the lightweight division, look, like I just said. Let me see where Rolly's at. In the WBO, Rolly Romero, not ranked. In the IBF, Rolly Romero, top 15, not ranked. In the WBC, Rolly Romero, not ranked. Rolly Romero ranked number 1 in the WBA. Now, was listening to an interview with Barry Hunter that be training also alongside with Calvin Ford. Shout out to all the trainers in the sport of boxing. Y'all do your sacrifices as well. Barry Hunter said, well, you know what I'm saying, we got to take care of this mandatory for Gervonta Davis. You know, Rolly Romero is a mandatory. Stop. Mandatory of what? Of a regular title? You think you gonna stop? Oh my God, like you're really on handcuffs. Oh, Gervonta Davis can't do nothing because he needs to fight his mandatory. Mandatory of what? JV belt? Junior varsity? That belt don't mean shit. What are y'all talking about? What the hell is y'all talking about? We got to fight the mandatory. Mandatory of what? Mandatory of what, ladies and gentlemen? Gervonta Davis should be worried about being the mandatory to George Kambosos. That's what needs to happen. I believe Gervonta Davis versus Michel Rivera is a better fight. I believe that. Damn, they even got Miguel Berchand, number 5 in the WBC. Gary Cully. The guy I've been talking about for quite some time. Gary Cully from Ireland. The enigma in the lightweight division. The 6'3". Have pop, can move around, yo. I'm telling you, man. It's not on the overall ranking. The overall ranking, they got George Kambosos, Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez moving to the 140. We got Lomachenko, we got Haney, we got Davis, we got Garcia, we got going Isaac Cruz. We got Diaz, even Jorge Linares that got retired last night. Richard Comey, and El Dominicano Javier Fortuna. Not even Rolly Romero. Why you wasting the camp? You just had a broken hand. Why y'all wasting this guy's? Oh, because it's about money. I'm going to tell you like this, Gervonta Davis, my brother, because they ain't going to tell you this. They're not going to tell you this. They're not worried about your legacy. Legacy reigns supreme. They're only worried about their pockets. And I know that Floyd Mayweather been talking to you and be like, yo, all you got to do is build generational wealth. Like he said in the interview with the Pivot podcast. All you got to do is your tank. Don't worry about what these haters. Don't worry about what everybody else said. I mean, we're trying to build money. We're trying to give you a generational wealth so you can have enough money so you can have generational wealth. Stop it right there, Floyd. Don't lie to the kid. Real generational wealth is your legacy. Okay? Real generational wealth is your legacy, Floyd Mayweather. Just like real generational wealth is Muhammad Ali's legacy. Just like Mike Tyson is legacy. just like Chavez, his legacy. The reason why a lot of people wanted to see Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., it was because of his father's legacy, not because of his father's money. The reason why Nico Walsh Ali got signed by Top Rank and has been on every televised, has been all his fights in the pros has been televised. It's not because of Muhammad Ali's money. It's because of Muhammad Ali's grandfather's legacy. The reason why Campbell Hatton, all his professional fights, except the last one, has been televised and been promoted like if he's an elite fighter, it's not because of Ricky Hatton's money. It's about Ricky Hatton's legacy. So do you understand what I'm trying to say, Gervonta Tank Davis? That they robbing you from your legacy, because legacy reigns supreme. When he's talking about generational wealth, Floyd Mayweather may bring his money up, but it is his legacy. Floyd Mayweather could sit down on his ass and be locked up in his house for 2 years. By the time he comes out and say something, people are going to want to listen to. People are going to want to pay him to go to some event or exhibition. Do you know why? Not because of his money. It's because of his legacy. Legacy reigns supreme. Legacy reigns supreme, Gervonta Tank Davis. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. You got power, all right? You got power. Don't let them fool you. You tell them with your power and the little power that you got, but you got power with the networks. Trust me, you got power with the networks. You could leave me with the promotions right now, and they still somebody gonna want you. Somebody gonna help you out, all right? Now, I'm not saying no Al Heyman. I think that Al Heyman, for me, in my opinion, I think, yeah, you stay with Al Heyman. But I do believe that Al Heyman he trusts other people and trusts other people's judgment. He trusts his promoters that he works with. He trusts the managers and things of that nature. He don't oversee everything. He will ask his manager what's going on with this kid and things of that nature. You understand what I'm trying to say? Gervonta Tank Davis, my opinion, just stick with Al Heyman and drop everybody else. Work with Al Heyman in the network. Gervonta Tank Davis. His youth is slipping away from him, and we could tell from every fight. You could tell by his defense. It's slacking. Gervonta Tank Davis should know that. Leo Santa Cruz was outboxing. Even Mario Barrios was doing his thing. He was getting touched up by Gamboa. Isaac Cruz, he could have lost it right there, because y'all keep on playing the effing game. Y'all keep on playing the game. The next opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis should be on the table for George Kambosos or for Lomachenko right now. Stop playing the game. It's time to create legacy. Because when you do retire, you want your legacy to hold weight. Money comes and goes. Your legacy is going to get you right back to the bag. Your legacy is going to get you right to the bag. Win and lose, but you have some great fights, great performances. Look at Amir Khan. Why Amir Khan and Kell Brook could still bring out the crowd? Why? Legacy. He won some, he lost some, but versus great opponents. Even Danny Silva Garcia, he haven't had a highlight in quite some time, but in 140, well, he beat Lucas Matthysse. He beat Amir Khan. He got a legacy. Keith Thurman got a legacy. Earl Spence got a legacy. Terrence Crawford got a legacy. Fury, he retires right now, got a legacy. Alexander Usyk got a legacy. Shakur Stevenson, even he beat a great opponent in a Jamal Hearing, a respectable opponent. What have you done for me lately? Oh yeah, Leo Santa Cruz was a good fight. Because of the name, but we understand that you went there. If you was you moved down. All I'm saying, man, you got the capability. Gervonta Tank Davis got the capability to become in the future Hall of Fame if they move him right with legacy. You're gonna get money. Canelo Alvarez goes for legacy and money at the same time, just like Floyd Mayweather. He went for legacy and money at the same time. Former champions, guys that's coming off wins. He's going to get a title, and he's going to get the bread. For Gervonta Tank Davis, just going for the bread. Money comes and goes, bro. Money comes and goes. Terrence Bud Crawford. Wow. Terrence Bud Crawford stated in a recent interview with Seconds out there in the UK, fight week, that one of the reasons that Earl Spence and himself have not come through fruition is because he feels like Earl Spence fan base, the black race, are divided. And instead of us speaking together and building the fight together, and the black race in the sport of boxing building this fight together, he's dividing. He's the one that says across the street, the crossing of the streets and things of that nature. Now, and then he was referring to channels and narratives. So it looks like he was talking about channels in the YTBC. He ain't even no name, right? But if you're in the YTBC and you in the YouTube boxing community, you understand what he was trying to say. So it looks like Terrence Bud Crawford do listen to the people in the YTBC. So a lot of people ain't like what he said. There's other people that understood what he said. I understood what he said. But it's not only the black race that does that. You know what I'm saying? They try to divide. Look, they try to divide the Oscar De La Hoya versus Julio Cesar Chavez. They said the Oscar De La Hoya was not real Mexican, right? So we like the Chicano versus the Mexican, right? You ain't a real Mexican. The same thing was happening with Oscar De La Hoya and Fernando Vargas. But the fight still came through fruition. I do believe that the fight could come through fruition, but in the end of the day, you got to understand that Earl Spence have made a business decision where, see, we were talking about get the legacy and get the money. Earl Spence fought for unification bout versus Sean Porter, the legacy and the money. Boom. He's about to fight Ugas, the legacy and the money. Might not be that the fight that the fans are crying for, but in the end of the day, he's going to get his money. He's going to get the legacy because that's a 3-belt unification bout. Do you understand? So, at the end of the day, Earl Spence is in a position where he's capitalizing and he's doing well. His resume is up to par in the welterweight division. Now, it's business. Bud Crawford would need to do something, would need to go without him. Why do I have to sign a PBC to get this fight? Well, let me tell you like this. They got a plan out there in PBC. Maybe it's time for you to disrupt that plan. You got to do business with them. Because right there, they got legacy fights. And put it this way, even though I would love to see Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence, even let's say Earl Spence beat Ugas, which that's an interesting fight right there. I got Earl Spence beating Ugas, but I will not be surprised if Ugas beat Earl Spence. I'm just saying it right now. Shout out to Dennis Ugas. He also beat Bud Crawford in the amateurs. Now, after this fight, let's say Earl Spence beat Ugas. One of the most lucrative fights in the sport of boxing, whether you like it or not, is still Earl Spence versus Keith von Tom Thurman. And Bud Crawford can't say no because Bud Crawford also have called out Keith von Tom Thurman just several months ago. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. That Bud Crawford needs to do something. Need to go to Al. I don't know what he needs. He needs to do swallow his pride or whatever whatever. They need to do business that way. Manny Pacquiao did it. Canelo Alvarez did it. Why you can't do it? You got to do it, my brother. Now, when he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the toxic and things of that nature in the boxing community and the race and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? I understand him. Because Earl Spence and Bud Crawford they don't even need promotion. All they need is support. The support. Ain't nothing real bad. You can't say nothing too bad to say about Bud Crawford. You can't say really nothing bad about Earl Spence. This is Hagler and Hearn, where both men are respected. We can't see it. Everybody want to see the fight. We shouldn't even be on nobody's pockets because you don't even know what's on the table. Yeah, because he was also elaborating on people talking about 60-40 or 60-40. Man, there ain't nothing on the table. And I was saying that throughout the whole years. Why everybody's talking about money? Yo, he need to take the 60-40 into the 70-30. Ain't no money on the table. Y'all know shit about boxing. Especially when it comes to the boardroom. But maybe there's other coaches out there that know how to support their own better than others. That's why in the sport of boxing, we look at the UK, we see how they support their fighters. We never hear Anthony Joshua say, I'm the black Brit. I don't hear white Tyson Fury, I'm the white Brit. I don't hear that type of language. Only in America. Black, white, and all that stuff. Somebody got mad because be like, yo, you're black and stuff like that. Man, I ain't no damn coloring book, bro. I ain't no damn crayon. Because I could be like, hey, yo, my man, yeah, punch, I'm black. But then I'm going to start talking, dime lo que dice. Sí, ese tipo estúpido, de que no quiere pelear con este tipo. And I start talking Spanish. What you going to ask me? Yo, punch, what are you? Nah, I'm black. No, but you speak in Spanish. What are you? Oh, now you don't want to know. Now you want to know what I am, right? So when I tell you, hey, yo, I'm Dominican, and I'm Cantonese, and I'm Brazilian, and I'm everything I tell you in terms of culture, in terms of nationality and things of that nature, let me tell you what I am, and don't try to dictate who I am, all right? Because ain't nobody in this world a coloring crayon. Ain't nobody in this world a crayon. Ain't no such thing as white, ain't no such thing as black, ain't no such thing as yellow. A Chinese man will whoop your ass if you call him yellow. What you think I am? Now, other people don't get mad because certain people don't have an identify who they are. So they content with just being a crayon. Nah, man. That's that America BS. You more than just black. You more than just white. You more than just yellow. So I don't let nobody dictate me when I say something. And that was a conversation in Twitter where I was having with J Rock Williams, because J Rock Williams said, I didn't even want to pull the archive, but J Rock Williams said, I hate people that say that they Cuban and they say they're Dominicans and not saying they black, because they telling you know what's their culture. Just telling somebody that they black is not everything. What the fuck is you talking about? J Rock Williams? What the fuck is you talking about? What are you? What are you? Where black from? There ain't no nationality. Where you from? What are you? I told them that, first and foremost, I'm God's child. That's what I am. Second, I'm an American. Third, I'm a Dominican descent. Right? And Cantonese. And Brazilian. Because you will want to know why I am, or why my culture, why I eat this cuisine, why I listen to this type of music and things of that nature. You want to know who I am. Saying just that, black, what's black? What's that? What's white? What's white? Either you got Irish, either you UK, Irish, Italian, and stuff like that. Come on, Italians don't like when you refer to them as white. They say, man, I'm Italian. The Jews is Jews. Jews ain't no white. I think that America has this toxic thing, you know what I'm saying? Is that identity crisis. And then they wanted to put it on everybody else. No, you this. No, you this. Man, motherfucker, I'm this. Fuck with you. I am who I say I am. You don't dictate who I am. Or how I identify myself. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see so badly. Of course, man, I wanted to see the Brian Castaño versus Jamel Charlo. Canelo Alvarez, I believe the best. Like I said in the beginning, I believe the Canelo Alvarez should go and fight Bivol and then fight the winner of Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. in September. What else? The Dillian White versus Tyson Fury in April. Ryan Garcia getting back in the ring. Everything Ryan Garcia does, everybody get mad too. Everything Ryan Garcia does, everybody get mad. Everybody get a titty attack when it comes to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia changed the trainer. He changed Eddie Reynoso. Now he's working with Joe Guzan. And people was like, oh, Ryan Garcia, what happened? Everything that Ryan Garcia does, everybody got a problem. Ryan Garcia leave Eddie Reynoso was a problem. Ryan Garcia want to reconstruct his contract with Golden Boy Promotion is a problem. If Ryan Garcia got mental illness is a problem. If Ryan Garcia had a hand injury is a problem. If Ryan Garcia is in social media is a problem. Everything that Ryan Garcia does is a damn problem for these mother effers. What do you want me to do? Y'all really want this guy to just come in? Oh, he just need to shut up and just fight. Or you want him to be your robot. Yeah, this is what it is. You people want Ryan Garcia to be your slave. Shut up, don't do nothing, don't be on social media, don't say nothing, don't give a damn about how you feel, forget about your baby mama, forget about your kids. All I want you to do is shut up and fight. That's what they want Ryan Garcia to shut up and fight like a damn rooster. Y'all want Ryan Garcia to be y'all slave. Matter of fact, y'all are the reason that push people off the damn cliff. So Canelo Alvarez could could go back and forth with Oscar De La Hoya and get off that contract, right? He could go into the business. He could look into what's going on with my contract. But Ryan Garcia can't do that about his business, right? Huh? He ain't put out of a fight just to put out of a fight. He put out of a fight to make sure the money that's on the table, hey, what's this and what's that? But y'all don't want nobody to check their bread and check their business. You want to crucify the dude. Huh? Even when he was in mental illness and he took a vacation with his baby mama. Oh, look at him. I thought he had mental illness. What the fuck? You think you wanted him in Bellevue Hospital. I get it. These people are being too hard on a 23-year-old, man. He got a life just like y'all got a life. Stay off social media, man. Yo, he getting money on social media. At least he's getting money on social media. What the fuck you doing on social media? What are you doing on social media, huh? But liking him and checking him out. At least he's getting money out of this shit. Some people just live their whole life through social media and can't capitalize off social media. Motherfucker, they paying you to be on. They paying TikTokers. They paying Instagram. Huh? It's money to be made. If you're going to be on Instagram, at least make some money. Oh, no, he got to be out of social media because he need to focus on. Man, shut up, man. You got a job and you still be on. Matter of fact, you be on social media while you in your job. You be on social media while you on the toilet. Why you be on social media while you feeding your children at home? Shut up. Shut up. Y'all too picky when it comes to Ryan Garcia. What is it? Because he can steal your girl? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, man, this is the end of the episode, man. Check me out tonight. Punch Drunk Boxing YouTube channel. I'm going live tonight. We're going to be talking more about this stuff. But, of course, man, thank you for following me in the Smelling Salt Podcast. It's another great episode. Love y'all. Check the next one. Love y'all. God bless. And share it. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.